Welcome to Tarot Reviews with Talula. She is actually here with us this afternoon. She's just sleeping over here, so you can't see her. She's taking a little nap this afternoon. The next deck I thought that we would review for everyone is the Greer Tarot deck. For some reason, I'm unable to locate my little white book, which kind of explains my entire relationship with the Greer Tarot deck. If you are looking for a deck that's very closely based to the Rider-Waite-Smith system, and that's an older deck, so it's created, I believe that this deck was created in the 70s. I can't tell you that for sure because I can't find the book. I will check online before I upload this video, so I'm not giving you incorrect information. But if you're looking for a deck that really closely follows the Rider-Waite-Smith system and is an older deck, this deck is probably a great option for you. I purchased this deck because I was watching a review on YouTube by a woman who absolutely loves this deck and uses it all the time. And so I thought I would give it a try. I was trying to acquaint myself with the Rider-Waite-Smith system and really was just not feeling very close to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. As much as I love Pamela Coleman-Smith's illustrations, it just really wasn't totally working for me. And this was back at the beginning of my relationship with tarot. This isn't one of the first decks that I bought, but it is definitely one of the decks that I bought at the very beginning of my relationship with tarot. And I do love the colors that this deck contains within it. The colors are really deep, and they have that that 70s, like that vintage 70s feel. So if you find that you're drawn to that kind of stuff, you'll probably end up really loving this deck. I have a difficult time achieving clarity with this deck for myself when I give myself personal readings with this deck. I don't feel very close to this deck, and I have a difficult time building a relationship with this deck. That being said, I have used it twice in readings for clients, and they absolutely loved this deck, and they felt that they had a perfectly good reading and that they got answers that they had come to find out about themselves and the meanings behind certain situations. They felt that the deck really pulled that information out for them. That being said, I haven't really used it with clients since then, just because for me, I don't feel really close to this deck. And, you know, you have to have that closeness with your deck, especially if you're going to be reading for other people. And I have a feeling, a very strong feeling, especially as I'm filming this, that the right person is going to come along and I will end up gifting this deck to them. I've kind of found as the years are going by that decks that I purchase that don't speak to me, I've really just purchased them to give them to someone else when the right person comes along who's looking for a deck, but is maybe scared to purchase the deck themselves or doesn't even know anything about tarot and is just looking for an introduction, and then I'm able to gift them a deck that didn't personally speak to me but will probably be very close to them. So that being said, let me show you some of the images in the deck so you can see if it's a deck you'd like to purchase or not. I'm not going to divide the deck up and do every card as I have for the last 2 tarot review videos today. I'm just going to go through and show you some of the images that I liked in this deck and some that I didn't like. Here's the 3 of Swords. I do like the fact that it doesn't have a border and the whole card is the image. I think that's really cool. Let's see, here's Strength. As you can see, very closely following Rider-Waite-Smith, Ace of Pentacles. The World. Queen of Swords is very beautiful. I like the 7 of Cups. Nine of Cups. Ugh, doesn't do anything for me at all. Here's Judgment. I mean, it just has that like 70s feel, doesn't it? Here's Justice, which I actually don't mind this depiction of justice. Here's the Knight of Cups. Very knighty looking knight. I do like the 5 of Swords. Love the colors that he uses for that. Here's the Lovers. I enjoy this depiction of the Lovers. 10 of Swords. It's okay. Kind of sums up my feeling for this deck. It's like, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just not in love with it. High Priestess. Here's the tower. I mean, if you haven't been able to tell by now, if you haven't been watching my videos for long, I'm very attracted to dark decks and I feel really close to them. So these kind of decks don't always move me in the same way. Death. The Ace of Cups. I really dislike the Two of Swords. I don't know why, just something about it. Really close to the Rider-Waite-Smith depiction of the moon. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. I actually don't mind the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Five of Cups I really like. Love the depiction of the Devil in this deck. Here's the Chariot. Ooh, 70s man hair. Here's the Four of Cups. Here's the Two of Cups. I do like the Eight of Swords. Oh, here's Wheel of Fortune. Here's the Empress. And the Hierophant, another disappointing, for me, depiction of the Hierophant. However, you might really enjoy it, and it might bring out your intuition very deeply. Here's the Eight of Cups. Let's see. Oh, the Magician. Let's see. Four of Swords. I don't mind that depiction. So you can see it has a real retro feel to it. Oh, Hanged Man. I don't really like that one. But very close to Rider-Waite-Smith. I like the Six of Swords. Here's the King of Pentacles. Here's the Sun. Here's the Hermit. Knight of Pentacles, very nighty night again. And this is the Ten of Cups. So as you can see, this deck doesn't do much for me, but if you're interested in purchasing a deck with a retro feel, it follows the Rider-Waite-Smith system very closely, you're probably going to find that you really enjoy working with this deck. I think that the cards, the quality of the cards is good. They'll stand up to the test of time for you, as long as you show your deck proper respect and you're not throwing them around everywhere. I love the fact that the cards don't have borders. And I do love the coloring that Morgan Greer chose to use with this deck. So I hope that you've enjoyed this review, and if you're considering purchasing this deck, this review has helped you decide either way, so that you can make the choice that's the best for you and your intuition and psychic abilities. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.